I love the fight against the Black Organization, but I think it might not be the main story. The core of Detective Conan is the romantic comedy between Ran and Shinichi, and I think it's a work that has various characters and incidents to liven it up. These are the comments made by Kazunori Oshima, the current editor-in-chief of Shonen Sunday, the magazine Detective Conan is published in. And let's just say it has caused quite the stir online with fans. For those of you who don't know, the editor-in-chief of Shonen Sunday, to simplify, is basically the big boss daddy of the entire magazine. He has final say on the manga featured in the magazine, has some influence on the manga itself, and is in charge overall of the success of the magazine. So needless to say, this guy is a big shot and not just some blue-collar employee. Now let me just make this clear. This is not the creator Aoyama himself saying these things. This is just the editor-in-chief of Shonen Sunday, meaning he is not directly involved in the creation of the Conan manga. However, there are certain things I felt was important to address. The first one being, as stated in this interview by Yahoo Japan. By the way, I'll link this article in the description so you guys can see it for yourself. Also, I can't read Japanese, so I'm Google translating this, so do excuse some of the translation. Anyway, it was mentioned during the interview that Aoyama himself at one point has divulged to Oshima information regarding the future of the series. Now in the article, it isn't fully clear if this interaction happened recently or back in 2014 when Oshima was first assigned to work on Detective Conan. But it is clear that Aoyama trusted Oshima enough to fill him in on the future of the series. Further on the interview, Oshima does mention that he is careful not to accidentally divulge any information only him and other editors know about, suggesting that in some capacity he is still being kept in the loop today. Keep this in mind as we go to the actual quote that's got everyone's knickers in a twist. The interview then goes on to mention how he was excited to see the final confrontation with the Black Organization, to which Oshima responds, "I love the fight against the Black Organization, but I think it might not be the main story. The core of Detective Conan is the romantic comedy between Ran and Shinichi, and I think it's a work that has various characters and incidents to liven it up." Okay? I can already hear the litany of angry tweets being born out of this, but I do want to bring this one point to everyone. It's his opinion. Repeatedly, he says the words "I think," which basically means he doesn't know this for a fact. It was just his opinion. However, and I want to get into this, was his opinion wrong? In my opinion, well, yes. Detective Conan in its entirety is not just a rom-com. This is the part where I don't agree with. I've never heard another Conan fan mention an episode where Ran and Shinichi were having their banter as their favorite episode. You know what episodes I do hear from the fans though? Red vs. Black, the Night Baron case, the Villa Murder case, Moonlight Sonata, the Desperate Revival arc. Conan is loved primarily for its cases, not just Ran and Shinichi. The mind-twisting mysteries, the thrilling drama, the character relationships, and Shinran is honestly just one of those. Now, I'm not saying that Shinran is not important. In actuality, it probably is the most important relationship in the series. However, you can't have one without the other. Without the Black Org, there is no tension in Shinichi and Ran's relationship. Without the relationship, the Black Org do not bear much of a personal stake for Conan. Again, this is just my opinion, so please don't get mad like I'm speaking for the rest of the community. Let me know how you really feel though down below. So at the end of the day, do we really have to worry about this? After mulling it over, I don't think so. It does sound like Oshima was giving his opinion on why he personally enjoys the series and nothing more. Aoyama still has control, although that in itself is another topic for another day. And with the way the Ram arc is going, I don't think the BO will be taking a backseat to the Shinran sitcom anytime soon.